Classes here at Jacinto, honestly, it's one of my favorite parts, being able to wake up and go to class every single day. I really enjoy all the professors and all the subjects that we're learning. It's just really interesting. And my favorite thing is that it's all in Spanish. It's just the best way to be really immersed in the language and to learn it, not only the subjects that we're learning, but to learn the language as well. It's really cool.
I am in the Principiante level, the beginner level, so it's 100 level and 200 level of Spanish. So it's a smaller class, there's only 5 people in it, and we have one teacher, and so we all just sit at one table together. And for the most part, it's just practicing. There's always some sort of game with everything that we do, or some sort of activity, story to write, something to do out on the streets with other people, so it's really fun.
I'm in the intermediate classes, and it was hard for me at first because I hadn't really had any Spanish conversation practice, but Anna did a really good job of starting off using more basic Spanish and just kind of getting us up to speed, and then moving on and getting more advanced as the class goes on.
I really learned not only about the local culture, but I've also learned things that my other Spanish teachers have never taught me, so it's definitely worth it coming here and learning really perfecting my grammar.
An excursion through semester in Spain is when the whole school gets to go on almost like a field trip, where we get on a bus and head out to a new city that we're not living in, not in Sevilla, and we get to experience a whole new city.
You're not just limited in your learning to the classroom. Cordoba becomes your classroom, or Ronda becomes your classroom, or Toledo becomes your classroom.
It adds to the whole feeling of getting to know Spain and not just Sevilla.
With me being an art class, when we go on these trips to see these cathedrals or like historic paintings, that you wouldn't be able to see if you weren't in Spain. Just to learn about that firsthand, I think is a really awesome experience, and a lot of times a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And so I really appreciate that with the program, and I think they're things that I will never forget.
Something that stuck out to me about semester in Spain is how we live with the señoras, and we really just get kind of thrown into Spanish culture.
A really awesome way to be part of the Spanish culture. I love just having a family tie here in Spain. I just love my señora a lot.
Just every day I find another reason why I love it here and why I've always wanted to come here. And I'm just living up every single day that I possibly can.
The best part of my personal growth and my life to date, I absolutely love that I got to make new friends, learn a new language, try new things, be in a new city for not only visiting, but getting to live every single day.
My family has been amazing, and my roommates have been great, and everybody here is going through the same thing, so we've all been going through it together and had each other to lean on.
I was really glad that I found the Semester in Spain program. They made my planning process and my time here just so much easier, and I don't have to worry about a lot of things, you know. I don't have to worry about, oh, what am I gonna have for dinner, because I'm gonna eat with my señora, you know, and just different things like that. And everything's taken care of, and that makes it really easy and really stress-free overall.
I feel like I've learned a lot of humility through the idea of being a foreigner. I've never really stayed outside of America this long before, and the idea of really not knowing a language, not knowing a culture, has really been a lesson in humility, and really given me a lot to think about as far as who I am for myself, who I am in the world, and who I am for God, which has been really cool.